Okay. This is the Tom Green Show. It's not the Green Tom Show. This is my favorite show because it is my show. If this was your show, you'd probably like it more than I did. That's just because it was your show, but it's not your show. It's the Tom Green Show. 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 It's a different camera than we normally have.
Yeah, it is different.
See, normally the cameras are all sort of like that camera over there, but tonight we have a smaller lens on this camera or something, Glenn?
Wow, look at that.
Do you notice there's a smaller lens on that camera?
Yeah, it's a little different.
Sarah, come here for a second. Sarah, could you come stand here right in front of the desk for us, Sarah? Sarah, could you just come over here? Turn around, face the crowd, face the audience. This is Sarah. Everyone say hi to Sarah. Hi, Sarah! Yeah, that's Sarah right there. Now, Sarah, your job on the show is to give me cues, right? Of when things, you listen in those headphones there, in those Sonic Ranger headphones by Fisher-Price. You listen to those, and people in the other room, in the control room, will control everything. They control when the tapes are played. They control when I speak. They control what I say in there. Everything. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They tell you some things. They tell you, tell Tom, time is running out, things like that. And you give me hand signals, almost like gestures, right? Hand gestures, right? Like a signal or a gesture, some sort of. Would you call it a signal or a gesture? A signal. A signal, then, 2 minutes. Or a gesture to me. And when I see these and I interpret them as either there's 2 minutes left, there's 1 minute left, but that's your position. That's what you do on the show, and that's called the floor director. The floor director is what that's called. Well, you know, we have a Freenet SIG. There is a SIG on the Freenet. Right. We don't have a Freenet SIG. No. But there is a SIG on the Freenet, Sarah. I wanted to tell you a little story about it, okay? About the SIG on the Freenet, okay? Could I tell you a little story about that? Sure. Okay. People go on there and they talk about SIG, by the way, stands for Special Interest Group, okay? And it's on the Freenet. I know what that means. Wow. And there's one for this show, show here on Rogers Community 22. And Sarah, your name came up because I guess last week you walked out onto the set area.
It's a nice little letter. Just a little letter to Sarah.
Somebody said that they thought you should come out more onto the set. They'd like it, so I thought I'd ask you to come out tonight. I'm totally serious. Sarah, I'm totally serious. And they said people would watch more if you came out and stood here.
15 seconds. Thanks, Tom. Thanks. Okay, go to the segment.
Speaking of the internet, now we're going to go to a segment that revolves around the internet. We'll be right back after this segment about the internet. I've got a couple of bamboo poles here. As you can see, I have attached to the ends of each of these bamboo poles an IBM computer. With these computers, I can do many things. I can use the word processor. I can solve difficult mathematical problems. I can even get on the internet. Stop! Stop! Do not come any closer! Attention! Hello, little boy, do you like computers? Statistics show that 80% of all jobs involve using computers. If you are a young person looking for a job, don't rule out computer work. Est-ce que c'est un ordinateur sur le bateau?
Pain.
Pain. Ce n'est pas pain. Ce n'est pas pain. Qu'est-ce que c'est un ordinateur, garçon? Un petit garçon, qu'est-ce que c'est un ordinateur?
C'est quelque chose qu'on joue.
Appelle dans mon oreille. Appelle dans mon oreille.
C'est quelque chose là, qu'on peut jouer avec avec des disquettes là, qu'on joue à toutes sortes de jeux.
Avec les disquettes, oui.
Oui, puis on peut travailler là-dessus.
Oui.
Puis on peut faire plein de choses avec ça.
Et qu'est-ce que c'est sur le bâton maintenant?
Un ordinateur.
Un ordinateur, oui! Un ordinateur! Merci beaucoup! Merci, petit garçon! Bye bye! Okay. Have a seat, Andrew. Have a seat. Plug in your microphone. We've had one. I've seen a snake like this before. Okay. What kind of snake is this again?
When I get this thing on, oh yes.
Oh, there we go. Is this thing on?
Yes.
Is it on now?
I believe so.
Where do you keep this
I keep that at Carleton
animal?
University.
At Carleton University.
Yep.
Students study reptiles at Carleton. Is that true?
Oh, they do. Actually, Pat Weatherhead does a lot of work with snakes. For example, they've been studying rattlesnakes up at Georgian Bay last year. His grad students.
Rattlesnakes are native to Ontario, though.
That's true. Rattlesnakes are the only venomous snakes in Canada. So, which makes it very easy. To know whether a snake is venomous or not in Canada, it has to have a blunt tail with a rattle on. Many snakes shake their tail, but it doesn't mean they're rattlesnakes.
There's not copperheads in Ontario?
Nope.
Copperheads are poisonous, though, right?
Yeah.
I thought there was copperheads in Ontario. Is that a myth?
Yep.
Is that a wives' tale? An urban myth? Or a rural myth?
It's a rural
maybe?
myth.
A rural myth.
A general myth, that's right. No water moccasins, no. The only venomous snakes in Canada are rattlesnakes.
Wow, okay.
Now, because a snake shakes its tail doesn't mean it's a venomous snake, though.
And it doesn't mean it's a rattlesnake, I guess, then?
No.
No. So you can have a rattling tail on a snake
That's true.
without it actually being a rattler.
That's right, yeah. A snake will rattle its tail, either so that some big hulking mammal like a human or a bison doesn't tread on it.
Sure.
Or if it's hunting mice or something like that, it shakes its tail so the mouse is distracted watching that while the sharp end of the snake's coming from another angle.
Ah, tricky. Sneaky.
Sneaky
It's
stuff.
kind of sneaky.
That's true. Yep.
You-
But they've been practicing this for many eons. So they
You used to work in a zoo in London,
in Whipsnade Zoo, which is the country part of London Zoo.
right?
Yeah.
And you bred reptiles. Let's see some of the other reptiles.
All
then.
right, fine. Okay,
let's
well,
look at
what
the
you
other
have there
reptiles.
is-
Because you have a
okay.
whole bunch of reptiles, right?
That's Lady Macbeth, that's true. Okay,
Lady
and she is a 14-year-old boa. Female. She's had 120 babies and 3
oh,
litters.
yeah, I forgot about this.
That's right, okay. Now, boas are very primitive snakes.
Forgot that was there.
Well, that's true.
Wait, how
Well,
much does it
well,
weigh? About
She?
that one there, in your hand.
This one, about, I don't know,
About the
20
about as
grams
much
or
as-
something like this?
As much as a Mars bar, about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what we have here, yeah.
Mars bar
And this
sort of
is a
weight?
slightly more generous Mars bar. Okay.
Now, if I was just let go of this here, would he be all right?
Yeah, she'll sit there.
Don't
That's
want to
right.
make her mad.
No. No, good idea.
No.
No, actually, she's very long-suffering. She's been out at the Nepean Sportsplex all last Sunday doing
yeah.
this, you know.
People are always so
Okay.
well behaved at the
Okay.
Nepean Sportsplex. I feel so much more comfortable now.
One thing they don't like, I should tell you, is to be patted.
Oh.
They don't have the hair. Dogs like being patted because they got the hair to cushion the blow. But snakes don't enjoy their
But
heads
these are
touched.
poisonous here, right?
No, these are also boas. I
You're
brought them because
Crocodile Dundee.
They're very primitive boas.
Yeah.
There's a Kenyan sand boa. See a tiny head. Definition of a snake is that it has no movable eyelid. That's why they have that fixed stare. Because they never blink, okay? So you never know whether they're asleep or awake.
So they sleep with their eyes
Okay?
open?
That's right, okay?
Do they see while they're sleeping?
Presumably, no. There's a cutout somewhere behind that, but you can never tell with a snake. You know,
Okay. So
they're
there's
very
something
small brain.
closes there.
Okay. So
Sorry.
no
about that.
movable eyelid, no external or middle ear, and no thoracic girdle.
Do I have an external
Or,
middle?
You do indeed.
Really?
And no sternum, okay?
Okay.
But boas and pythons have
I always
hip bones
I
and
always
legs.
forget to clean my external omilia.
Well,
My
we
mother
didn't
used to al-
notice.
my mother
I
used to
promise I
always
didn't
scold me.
notice.
Yeah. Clean your external omilia, Tom. She'd say.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting pretty
Behind
deep
your
by the,
ears and
by the
wherever
time you
else
get to
you
the
say.
omilia, you're getting pretty deep.
yeah. Oh, really?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I was saying though that snakes do have legs. The boas and pythons have legs.
Really?
And this is that little black dot there on either side of the vent, because everyone wants to know where snakes have babies, okay?
Right.
But snakes, like frogs and birds and everything like this, just have one opening through which everything happens.
Oh, that's
you know,
good.
Apart from this one.
It's
There's a sharp one at that end, and there's one at the other end. And on either side of this, boas and pythons have a little cat claw, which is a vestigial leg.
wow.
So snakes do have legs.
Okay, wow. Okay, let's look at some other stuff.
And this is the
Let's look at
California
some more
version
stuff
of the
because
same
I'm
thing.
seeing where
Okay.
we want to rock through
yep.
all these things.
Okay,
and
fine,
you know,
fine.
you bring the amphibious, the tree frog down, or what is it? What kind of tree frog?
I
was it?
I brought a tree frog as well.
It
I
would be
heard
a
that you
shame
wanted
if the
to
tree
in
frog
5
didn't
minutes.
get
You
on.
want.
I mean, I know the tree frog's probably all excited about
prob-
being on the show. You know, being on TV and stuff. You know, on Rogers Community 22.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I heard you wanted to know everything about amphibians and reptiles in 5 minutes.
Yes,
So, best I can tell you is that
Everything
they're
there
far
is
more
to-
exciting than one would have first imagined, because they're very
British-
exotic things.
Do
and,
British chicks dig guys that work with reptiles at the London Zoo?
possibly.
Yeah. Okay, so what's this here?
They either flee from them or like them. Actually, but it's the snakes, not the guys.
You have a club in Ottawa
Yeah.
that's what the
It's OARA. It's the Ottawa.
Owara
Yeah, Ottawa
Amphibian and Reptile.
Association. That's true. And for anyone who, anyone who likes snakes or reptiles or herps or anything like this.
Excuse me, one of them's getting away.
Oh, really?
Oh yes, it's these two little guys again.
Oh,
okay, well,
those
okay,
little guys.
Doesn't matter. We'll put something on.
Little
top and
guys
we'll just
always
keep-
getting into trouble,
Okay.
eh?
Yes.
Forgetting to clean their external
It
lohiblias
doesn't
and all
matter,
that.
Okay. Okay.
Sneaking off.
This thing I have in my hand here is called a corn snake, and they make they're very good pets, very popular.
Great with corn.
No, it's because the belly pattern is like the old Indian corn.
Okay.
And actually, they're like our local king snake, something called
Look
a
at
milk
these.
snake.
These are gorgeous, though, eh?
And this is the same
You
family.
love these, eh? You love snakes.
Yeah, they're neat. Snakes are very elegant creatures. You know, they're the symbol of eternal youth too, because they shed their skin in one piece. They don't have hair that turns gray. There's no way of aging a snake. They have a couple of hundred teeth each. These guys, they're all constrictors. They make the best.
Oh, those are
pets.
constrictors too.
Yeah,
They're
they
just
constrict
smaller.
their food. Yeah.
This
yeah.
has had 120 babies. This one, Lady Macbeth.
Yes. Yeah.
120.
Yeah.
31
more or
at
less.
a time.
Yeah.
You said.
Yeah, 5 or so, more or less. You know,
Okay.
so I just gave up counting after a while. In 3 litters it was.
3 litters.
Yeah. And
So is this a great grandma right now? Do you think?
oh yes, I should imagine by now.
Wow.
Probably. Yes.
That's
'cause
kinda a
they,
nice feeling to
yes,
know.
Yes. I'm sure she's delighted.
It's a great grandma.
Think of all the cards you'd have to write at Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they keep in touch with all the babies?
Oh, indubitably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what else? Let's see this. Let's see.
Okay.
I want to see the
All right.
tree frogs
This-
too.
okay,
Do you
all
like
right,
the
fine.
snakes more than the frogs? You like the
no,
snakes
no,
more?
it's just impossible to do everything, and I thought we could do. I mean, well, okay, some other time.
What do you prefer, though?
We'll,
Seriously, Andrew, what do you
okay.
prefer, snakes or frogs? What's better, snakes or frogs?
As a pet, probably snakes. There are a couple of frogs which are toads. The local North American toad makes a very good pet.
But what do you like
and the
more?
tree
What do you
frog.
if you're sitting around the house and you're thinking,
Ah.
I feel like playing with a reptile right now.
Okay. You
Would you
can't
go
really-
for a frog or would you
Okay.
go for a snake if you felt like playing
This
with
is a cute little. Whoops! This is a cute little tree frog, but it's not something you want to play with simply because handling it too much. Isn't-
Stinks. It's stinky?
No, isn't good
No?
for it. This is.
Oh, it's not good for
This is called a grey tree frog. Actually, it was called a grey
Oh, look,
tree
look at
frog.
it.
Okay.
Maybe hold it. Oh,
Nowadays,
oh,
whoops.
Oh, we drop. Okay, hold him right there, maybe. Put him right. Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, boy.
It's not
You
good
know
for
what
it
I
to do
normally
that.
do? Okay. I normally put it on here. and
Oh,
it
on the
sits
glass.
here. Yeah, yeah.
So you like to
Okay.
play on the glass?
It shinnies up and down the glass.
Shinny
Okay.
up the glass.
There you go.
Shinny
Okay.
up the glass.
All right. Okay.
Shinny up the glass.
There. Okay.
Shinny up the glass. Shinny up the glass. Shinny, shinny, shinny. Shinny up the glass. Shinny,
Well,
shinny,
it's
shinny.
doing its little
Shinny
best.
up the glass. Shinny, shinny, shinny. Shinny up the glass. Shinny, shinny, shinny. Shinny up the glass. I'm a tree frog and I shinny up the glass. Shinny, shinny, shinny. Shinny up the... Does it like the music more? Do you think it shinnies more with the song?
I don't think so. I think it's stunned, actually.
little
It's gradually sliding down the glass, isn't it, rather than shimming anywhere.
It's like one of those things. It's like one of those things you get in honeycomb and you whip it at the wall. You know,
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true.
like
Yeah,
they look like an octopus and you whip it at the wall.
yeah it
They
feels
should
like
put
that too.
those in honeycomb.
That's
Oh, shinny,
Okay.
shinny, shinny, shinny on the ground. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks so much for coming on the show, Andrew. I think we're out of time.
You're very welcome.
I think Sarah... This is great.
How are you doing?
This heavy, enormously heavy. Thanks so much. I hope we were able to show as many of these fellows as we could. Glenn, look out, Glenn. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Now we're going to go to a video, the first video actually from my new band that I've started. The song is called 12-Ounce Coffee Cup. We'll be right back.
Dustpan, garbage can, water can, dustpan, garbage can, the water can, the flowered rug, laundry basket, laundry basket, laundry basket, laundry basket, laundry basket! Hey yo, we got the ceramic lion, I'm not lying, no denying, I'm trying to tell you, we got the 12-ounce coffee cup. Yup, 12-ounce coffee, you bossy, don't try to toss me, slossy, Holly Selassie, snazzy, saucy, yo, getting saucy. Dustpan, garbage can, water can, flowered rug, laundry basket.
Okay, and we're back. Hey, is everyone still here? Has anyone left? Is everyone still here? Yeah? Some of them are. Half of them are best, I guess. So here we have Bill and Jared. Let's have a hand for Bill and Jared. You guys we'll talk to Bill and Jared in a minute. Bill and Jared, of course, Glenn, are the fastest, some of the fastest idiots in Ottawa. They were able to get down to the idiot chair tickets. They're sitting in the idiot chairs now.
Right.
They were able to get to the tickets.
The small jars.
I thought we decided they weren't tickets.
Jared decided that they were pieces of paper and not tickets.
Wow.
I still believe they're tickets.
Tickets, right.
They didn't
I,
have,
of course, think,
they
Jared,
didn't have holes in
that
them.
you make tickets out of paper, though.
No.
You don't make tickets out of paper? Bill, do you make tickets out of paper?
I make my tickets out of paper.
Have you ever had a paper? Has anyone ever had a paper ticket? There's one person there. There's one person who's had a paper ticket right there.
Thinking about it.
Yes. So anyways, whether they are tickets or not, though, it really doesn't matter, does it, Jared?
We got a jar.
You've got a jar, and you're here in the chair today. And all of this, of course, is surrounding what? It's surrounding Rogers Community 22's Search for Ottawa's Biggest Idiot.
Oh, right.
At the Tulip Festival on May 16th. What we're doing on May 16th, they've asked me to host the event for some reason. You can audition by phone for this, okay, if you feel that you are an idiot, if you feel that you are a weirdo, if you feel you qualify for this event. You can audition by phone, call 247-4544. You can audition by phone. Do whatever you like. Do whatever you feel would prove that you would be a big enough idiot to be in the Ottawa's Biggest Idiot competition. It's a 2-hour event, by the way, Glenn, at the Tulip Festival on May 16th. Yeah. And tell us why you are Ottawa's biggest idiot. 247-4544. Or you can, here's another way here's another way, okay? If anyone in the audience cares or if anyone at home cares to be in this competition and you want to prove why you feel you're one of Ottawa's biggest idiots, you can show up at The Flame on Parliament Hill.
Okay.
The Flame.
Right in the
There's the eternal flame in front of the hill. Yeah. Not the one from when it was burning down in 1874, but the actual flame in front of the hill. This Sunday at 2 p.m., okay? And act like a complete idiot this Sunday at 2 p.m. and we'll be there to choose our finalists for the competition.
Wow, okay.
So, Jared, tell me, Jared, you found the piece of paper, right?
Well, it was a jar.
It was a jar?
It was a jar.
Okay. And
it was-
what was in the jar?
Well, it was a piece of paper in the jar.
Piece of paper was in the jar, okay.
Yeah.
So it was a piece of paper in the jar.
It was a piece of paper.
Okay. But it was not a ticket.
I don't think it was a ticket.
Okay, it wasn't a ticket. You found the one at Lisgar?
Yes.
What was that like? Tell me what that was like digging that up. Was it difficult to unearth?
It was. It was scary, actually. We were driving on the sidewalk up to Lisgar, and there was a mass horde of people.
Unbelievable amounts of people.
They were running down beside the canal.
Fights broke out for the piece of paper, I guess. I understand there was a bit of a scuffle.
Luckily, I had the initiative to drive up onto the sidewalk and dig up the jar, the mason jar, and take it and just sort of run. And I had all these people. They were,
Bill, did you have
frightening.
a similar
It was
experience at
Not
Colonel
at
By?
all. Not at all. Nobody was there.
No one there. Okay.
Nobody was there.
And you were at Colonel By, right?
I was at Colonel By.
Do you guys feel that you qualify to be in the idiot chairs?
Yeah, more than ever that I'm here.
What about you, Jared?
I think I qualified, but I was hoping that people would make more noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You thought that people aren't making enough noise for you guys?
No.
Yeah.
Even the prompter isn't making any noise.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gotten to the point where our prompter's bored to tears. Our crowd prompter. All right, well, thanks for... You wanted to go get wrapped in tape over there by your friends. How about your friends just come over here and you can wrap up Jared in tape, okay? Come on over here, guys. Wrap him up in tape. Prompter.
Don't mind if I do.
See, cheer for the taping. That's what we do. Cheer for the taping. See? So that's exciting.
There we go.
Yeah. There we go. That's exciting. So, okay, stop now. That's good. Stop the taping now. That's good. Thanks, guys. That's our promotion. So 247-4544, tell us why you think you're Ottawa's biggest idiot, or show up at the Flame on Parliament Hill this Sunday at 2 p.m. Act like a complete idiot. We'll be there with our cameras,
Waiting.
looking for finalists.
Good.
People acting like complete morons. Right, Glenn?
Morons, but
Complete.
look at them.
Yeah.
They look like idiots.
Now we're well, that's not a very nice thing to say, Glenn.
But look.
Are we ready to go to the next thing, sir? Follow me over here, I guess. Follow me over here for a second. Katie, swing your camera around on me. Swing your camera over here on me. Don't listen to Darcy. He's just going to get mad at me after. Swing the camera over here. Yeah. Now, are idiots good or bad?
I think they're good.
Yeah. Why do you think that they're good?
They make a boring day exciting.
Yeah, that's true, eh? See, what I want to do is I really want to make this competition that we're having, I want it to seem really exciting.
So I have a lot of idiots.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now we're going to go to Stereo Giggler, okay? Stereo Giggler, all right? Is it good?
Loaded with pesticides.
They're soft, eh, bananas? They're soft.
I think they spray the fields 50 times a year or something like that for bananas. They're one of the worst ones, but I eat them anyway.
They're soft bananas.
Yes. Why are you asking me this?
Oh, there's a looper, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a looper, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't like it when it's close to your face, or?
No, no. I don't like it when it's close to my face.
It's because it picks up the sounds. The sounds are coming from your face, right?
You're asking me some funny questions.
Oh, well.
Trying to get me to laugh, eh?
Yeah, totally. That's exactly what I'm doing. So you like to laugh, or? We call you the laughing lady?
Well, when I was in university, there was another girl that had exactly the same laugh as me, and they called us stereo giggles.
You want Fred or Bruiser?
Bruiser, yeah.
Bruiser, right? Yeah. Bruiser.
How are you?
Bruiser and Frank, everyone. Bruiser and Frank. Bruiser and Frank, right? That's what it is. It's Bruiser and Frank.
You got it.
Do you guys call yourselves Bruiser and Frank?
Frank and Bruiser, whichever you
Sometimes
prefer.
Frank and Bruiser, other
Sometimes
times
Frank and
Bruiser
Bruiser,
Frank.
sometimes Bruiser and Frank. And you're from the Outaouais Wrestling Association.
Outaouais Professional Wrestling.
And it's a brand new association? Or
Organization that's Canadian owned, and our whole intent is to promote local Canadian wrestlers in the Ottawa Valley area.
Is there a lot of interest in wrestling in the Ottawa Valley? Was there a demand for this?
Surprisingly enough, there has been, and a real following has started up since our first event in Embrun last month.
Bruiser, have you done a lot of wrestling before? The past, or did you just start 3 months ago?
Well, I've been in it now for about a year, off and on training. It's a lot of work. But it's been very enjoyable. Like I say, there's a lot of stuff to learn. Just one step at a time.
You concerned for your well-being? I must be dangerous?
It has its dangers, like anything else. It's family entertainment. People do get hurt. And it does happen. We always don't get along. So you go out and do the best you can with what you have.
Frank, you were telling me that you're going to be bringing this to small towns, though, places that don't normally get wrestling, big sort of wrestling acts coming into town.
That's correct. Relative to your large organizations that wrestle professionally throughout North America, we're going to be going to your smaller towns and cities throughout the Ottawa area, throughout Cornwall down to...
So everyone can see some wrestling.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair. That's fairness. See, we live in a society that's pretty fair, isn't it?
For the most part, yes.
I mean, in a small town before, it might have been unfair. You might have felt a little gypped. But now...
Exactly. Bringing in some good names, good wrestlers.
You're going to bring in I read you were going to bring in some big name wrestlers as well.
We are in discussions with Quebec wrestlers, Rick Martel, Misconduct.
Isn't there a big sort of thing going on right now in Quebec on the Kanawaki Reserve next week or something like that, where they're having a big Ultimate Fighting Championship, and that's a controversial, that's not the same kind of wrestling, is it?
No, exactly.
What's that? That's no holds barred.
Yeah, well, you see, you have something there. You're going to go in. You're going to fight. The intention is actually
The fight to
kill
the
a man.
death.
That's right.
It's like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome kind of fighting. Is it?
Beyond.
Yeah, that's right. Beyond.
Beyond. What's it called? That
That one, I think, it's a tough man competition. More or
Tough
less.
Man.
Yeah, because you can't, trademark someone else's name like UFC, and that just can't happen.
You have any kinds of? Is there anyone in your wrestling federation that you just don't get along with? Is there anyone that you, do all you wrestlers sort of, when you're not wrestling, you go out for drinks together, you eat sandwiches together, perhaps prepare the sandwiches together,
No,
and
it's-
then go out and eat the sandwiches?
It's like everything else, like any sport. You don't always get along. There's people you don't like, but you learn to cope with it.
So it's not. So there's people then. There's
Yeah, there you
animosity.
go.
Who, for instance, is there animosity?
Well, you got Dangerous Dan. I don't care much for.
Dangerous Dan?
Yeah.
Why don't you like Dangerous Dan? What's wrong with him?
He's an idiot, cut and dry. That's
Really?
the bottom line. You
Okay.
got Purple Haze. I don't like him either.
Purple Haze, okay.
Yeah, and you got a guy. Another one I really don't like is like Predator. He's got a big mouth. He's always saying I'm dodging him.
But aren't wrestlers supposed to be big mouths? I mean, you got to cut him a little slack there. I mean, he's a wrestler.
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Studio, where's Tom Green's studio? Where is it?
Wait,
There he is.
wait,
Bruiser.
what's
Shut
going
up.
on here? Wait,
Come on.
what's going on?
What's this?
No.
Stop, what's happening? I'm interviewing one of the wrestlers.
The last 2 months, I won a title shot. You won that belt. Not fair, because I was the number one contender.
Wait a minute.
Hey, you listen to me.
What's
I was supposed to
happening?
get this spot with
I was in the middle of an interview
Tom
here.
Green, whatever he is. And I didn't get it. And you took it. You with the papers and the TV and stuff. Hold on a second. I'm the wrestler here.
Well, hey, I'm the man. That's the way it is, I mean, I'm not afraid of you anytime. Do you want to do it right now? Do you people want to see it right now? You want to see it right now?
Don't hurt him! Don't hurt him! Wait! Don't hurt him! No! What's happening? Wait a minute! This is getting out of control! Stop! Stop! Don't hurt him! I was...
Let me tell you something. I can beat you here. I can beat you anywhere. I'm going to save you a lot of pride and beating. I'm going to wait to the ring. Okay? You got a cheap shot, big guy. I'll give you that this time.
Anywhere, anytime.
You got it. And you people can believe this.
Yeah! Get out of here! Get out of here! What's he doing in here? Get out of here! I'm sorry about that.
Sure you are.
I am so sorry, Bruiser.
Watch for it. It's going to be good.
We'll be right back. We're going to go to Celebrity Watching. We'll be back with Celebrity Watching. Celebrity Watching! How you doing? You play guitar too?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? How long have you been playing for?
Let's see. I started about 17 years ago.
Wow, this is great. Nice to meet you. I guess you play for the Bunnies as well?
Bunnies? I'm not sure what bunnies are all about.
At the mansion, the Playboy Mansion?
No, I don't do that actually.
You're Hugh Hefner, right?
No, actually, what I do is. What do they do?
Do. Right?
Yeah.
What do they do? What do they do? You don't like it when people ask you to sing your songs, huh?
Depends. Depends what kind of music.
Oh, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Okay.
Have fun.
See you later. Lou Reed on a bicycle. Oh, don't fall. Can I just talk to you guys for a second? Can I just talk to you for a second about the trial? Why did you kill your parents? I thought you guys just got put to jail. In jail, weren't you just sentenced to life in prison or something? This is on the Menendez brothers.
Keep your money and your keys.
Oh, really? Can I see? Cool. One more little tug, okay? What are you guys doing downtown today?
Yeah, wandering.
This is unbelievable. What are you guys even doing together is the shocking thing to me. I didn't know you knew each other.
Mother, help me.
Mother's not helping you at all.
Didn't know. Did you know him? Did you know him back in Texas too, or?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, at Waco.
Yeah.
You know him at Waco. Wow, this is unbelievable. David Koresh and Throw Mama from the Train. This is unbelievable.
Oh boy.
Nice meeting you.
Celebrity Watching. Oh.
And our band, of course, our band is Cold Motor Rodent tonight. Cold Motor Rodent. Give a hand for them. You know, they'll be playing tomorrow night at the Gloucester High School, and this is going to be at a benefit concert for the Nature Conservancy of Canada. That's what all the proceeds are going to be going to. That's what makes it a benefit concert. And also Chickpea and the Cow Guys and Play with Fish and Katzen Jammer, you know him. He did all the music for the Beverly Hills Cop movies. Hollow, Bertha Does Moose Jaw. Dave Buchanan as well is going to be there. Dave Buchanan, Desperation Theatre Company, and much more. Tomorrow night at Gloucester High School at 7 o'clock. All proceeds go to the Nature Conservancy of Canada. I'm giving it a plug. I was supposed to MC it,
Right.
but I can't do it.
A little screw up.
Yeah.
Couldn't make it.
Because I'm judging the Brookfield High School Air Band competition.
Oh, good.
I'm judging that. So that's why I couldn't. I like Gloucester High School, though, because I live near it. I grew up in Earl Armstrong Arena.
That's
Did
right,
you know
I
that?
understand.
I grew up in the Zamboni section at Earl Armstrong Arena. That's where I was raised, by the Zamboni man. You know the Zamboni man? Oh, well, thank you so much for coming down.
No problem.
And you've made our lives a lot easier, Gerald.
Dan?
Dan! Sit there. What we're going to do now is we're going to go meet someone on the street. And we're going to talk with him on the street. Weird, huh?
Reconstructed. All turn down, everybody get together and reconstruct society.
Do you think the problem with Canadian society is young people?
No, it's just young people are such vulnerable towards advertisement. They're at a vulnerable stage in their youth where everything...
So you think they do bad things because of the way they're influenced by the media?
Possible, but I'm not too sure about that. I think we should...
What about the problem with young people starting fires? How do you think we should approach that problem?
Oh, that's somebody else's department, I think. Individuality is what they what we need. You know, they just try. I really don't know myself. It's best to ask the young people themselves, I guess. They might give you an answer.
It's weird, the kids that have the flaming heads, though.
Why is it weird?
Well, when you see
Why
them...
do you find it weird?
Well, sometimes when you see kids walking by with their heads on fire, I find that could be a problem.
Is that like being a nosy reporter, or is that like being a nosy reporter, or why do you think it's bad?
Well, I'm just looking out for the best interests of young people when I see their heads on fire.
I carry the burden of that.
Pardon me?
Why should you carry the burden?
It's like a tingling sensation, but it's just more of a pain, like
burning, man.
Yeah,
burning.
Like, I don't know.
You got a glass of water, dude?
For real. For real, a glass of water.
I'm on fire.
Well, it's original. Like how many people do you see walking down the street that their heads are burning? Like no one. See, here we are. We're original. Like
I'm on fire.
We're on fire.
Well, I'm just looking out for the best interests of young people when I see their heads on fire.
I carry the burden of that.
Pardon me?
Why should you carry the burden?
Well, I just think...
Why did you say he walks with a flame on his head and he drinks and lights on fire? What do you think of that?
Well, I personally have a problem with kids dousing their hair in gasoline and lighting their heads on fire.
Why?
Well, because it kills them.
Well, why should you get angry at them or disgusted with them? Instead of like, well, if there was a car accident, what would you do? Stand by and film it and watch it, or would you do something about it?
Well, I would. Oh yeah, you did make your point there. We have made a point. The man has showed my ignorance.
I think this is Tom Green promotional hour. We're going to promote our next show, Giggler at the Downstairs Club.
All right. Cold Motor Rodent. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. It was sponsored in part by CD Warehouse, Ottawa's best CD store. Huge selection at everyday low warehouse prices. CD Warehouse, proud sponsor of the Tom Green Show. And by Concrete Jungle, Ottawa's BMX supply house, the underground store for the underground scene. Come and check them out at 429 Bank Street for all your BMX and freestyle needs, or call 860-2673. And by Bikeway, one of the largest bicycle stores in North America with an enormous selection of mountain bikes. Not enormous bikes. They're normal-sized bikes, but there's an enormous selection of them. Bikeway is located at 1740 Carling Avenue and caters to everyone on two wheels. Well, the show's going off, reasonably well considering.
It's going off pretty good.
We actually, Ray's not here today.
Ray's no longer here.
And we'd just like to take a second to say thanks a lot to Ray Hagel. Ray Hagel is one of the producers of the show. A lot of people don't know him. He's a behind-the-scenes man.
Right, and he's been here for
Been
a
here
year
with
and
us
a
for
half.
2 years since we since we started and before we got here. And he's left the show, but we want to say, Ray, thanks a lot for all your help. Let's have a hand for Ray Hagel. Ray Hagel. Even you don't know who he is. Ray Hagel.
Is Ray even here?
Ray's not here tonight. No. But you guys are here.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've
Bill.
gotten a much closer.
It's like a family.
Yeah.
You guys having fun? You
Yes.
having fun, Jared?
Oh yeah.
You seem like you're having a great time.
I'm having
Smiles and chuckles.
kibbles and bits.
Kibbles and bits. Okay, we'll be right back. Now we're going to go talk with someone else.
Okay.
Clever Trevor. Clever Trevor. We'll be back.
Wow.
Clever Trevor. You live on a farm, is that correct?
I don't exactly live on a farm, but I do live by a farm. I live on farmland, basically. I don't have a barn behind the house, but we do basically live in the area of farms, in a farming community.
And where you live, it's not uncommon to see wildlife and nature?
Oh, it definitely is not uncommon. No, not at all.
This weekend you got a special treat. While you were recharging the batteries on the camera, I guess, you stumbled upon a great gray owl. Tell me about that experience.
Well, we did. I stumbled across a great gray owl. Was basically sitting on the fence across from our house.
So the owl was not intimidated at all. At any point, were you intimidated? I mean, this owl was quite large, and it did have very long talons, did it not?
I didn't get a chance to look at the talons, but from the size of the owl, I did assume the talons were pretty large. So, yeah, I guess I was a little intimidated every so often when it would look at me. It has a very piercing stare, and a few times I sort of felt like it was some sort of Wild West showdown. It was looking me right in the eye, and I just kept looking at it because I didn't want to make any sudden movements and scare it away. You rush into these things sometimes just, excited, you get caught up in the moment, and you don't stop to do the research.
The light just went off.
Look at Trevor, he is clever. Look at Trevor, he is clever.
Whoa. All right, let's hear from Cold Motor Rodent. You guys have a song, right? Cold Motor Rodent. Right over there, those guys. Yeah! Well, thank you very much, guys. Cold Motor Rodent, you guys are going to be playing tomorrow at Gloucester, right? Yep. You excited about that? Yeah. Big gig? Cool. Big gig tomorrow? Thanks for coming on the show. Thanks to the guys for sitting in the idiot chair, John. Bill and everyone. Yeah, thank you so much. Jared, thank you.
Sorry, Glenn.
And remember, Sunday at the Eternal Flame. What time Sunday at the Eternal Flame?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, thank you. Sunday at the Eternal Flame. Come on out. The Eternal Flame will be there with our photographing equipment, and we're going to look for the biggest idiots in the city to be contestants in our Tulip Festival competition. You're watching Rogers Community 22.